What's up, Omega Club? We are here talking about the future of Donkey Kong. So if you guys did not see the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2, first off, what are you
Banger.
doing? Don't go watch it right now.
Banger.
Because we're watching our video. But watch it after. Banger.
Watch our
one
reaction.
of the best directs we've had ever.
One of our best reactions.
Yeah. Yeah. But in that video, we got to see the first ever 3D Donkey Kong game since Donkey Kong 64. And Donkey Kong's kind of changed a lot. So we wanted to kind of go through and analyze and talk about, what seems to be different, what seems to maybe be the same, and maybe what direction they might be taking in this new Donkey Kong game.
Donkey Kong's fate is up in the air. The new design first showed up in that Mario Kart World trailer a while back. Everybody, picked up on it, compared it to the Mario movie Donkey Kong. Didn't know if it was going to be a one-off for this game or if this was what they were going to look like going forward. What do you think? What do you think this is going to look like in future Switch 2 games with Donkey Kong?
This seems like this is going to be the new Donkey Kong design that we're kind of sticking with from this point forward. Now, my question is this kind of gameplay style going to be the new Donkey Kong? Like, I'm sure there will be 2D Donkey Kong games in the future.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
If there's 3D Donkey Kong games, is this what it's going to be looking like? Are we going to be having the same style, aesthetic, maybe even kind of gameplay design, similar to how Mario, even though there is maybe a different gimmick in each 3D game, there is still a surrounding kind of style to it. I can imagine the 2D game staying vaguely the same, but even still, I think the art style would have to change to match, how Donkey Kong kind of looks much more animated and cartoony now. So I think overall, the visual aesthetics of those 2D games will change, and that could be something that maybe we're even teased at in this game, where we did see briefly in the trailer that there is some small 2D platforming sections. I guess what I'm wondering is the digging for Donkey Kong, is that the gimmick for this game, or is that going to be something that maybe kind of sticks with Donkey Kong?
Sticks with Donkey Kong to what degree? Like in just his 3D games, or he is a digging guy now? Is that what you mean? He's gonna be digging in the next Mario movie. He's gonna be his final smash. He's gonna dig through the map. Or do you mean just in the future of 3D?
I mean in general, really.
Okay,
I mean,
just as a character trait type.
Because
thing.
even in the 2D games, maybe it's still platforming. Maybe he won't be picking up digging underground, but maybe it'll be taking more place underground. Maybe the goal is to explore caves in the 2D ones. Maybe you're doing minor, maybe you're not picking up entire grounds and throwing it in the 2D, but maybe it still plays a part. Is he gonna be? I don't know. For me, is this he's always had the mine carts part of his aesthetic, but is this now leaning into it more and going, oh well, maybe he works for a mine? You saw a character that looked like Diddy Kong, a couple of them, kind of mining in these caves. Are these new people that are going to be kind of a part of this story? Because I think this is something Donkey Kong's been lacking for a long time. If you watched my...
Give me a story?
Yeah, just any kind of story, and
okay.
Not even just that, just an aesthetic and theme. Because all it was is just he's Donkey Kong. And that's
there was theme in the Country series, that stuck
to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
It's
the
tropical
jungle, jungly,
okay. Yeah,
they brought back similar tropes and things.
Here I know he's mining for Bananium or whatever it's called.
Bananium? Is that what it is?
I watched a small thing of the Treehouse Live, and the gold rocks is a banana thing, so he
Bananium.
eats them.
All right,
but I guess is he going to be working in mines kind of thing, or is that just for the sake of what they're doing here with this new game?
This is my thought.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my head, I'm one thing they could do is kind of have these two separate things of this is the 3D Donkey Kong sort of art style and just design, and then the 2D. So I think what's gonna answer if they're gonna go with that kind of thing is what characters are in Bonanza. Because if they drop Bonanza and there's there's no Diddy Kong, no Dixie Kong, no Lanky. If it's literally just Donkey Kong and then like a bunch of new characters, to me that's like, this is like separate from like the rare Donkey Kong. And I would think if they did another like country game or whatever, that would be where they go back with the more like traditional Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong characters. A lot of the DK characters, like, very underutilized. Like, even like Dixie Kong, literally only in like a couple games. So like I feel like people want those characters, but I feel like they might not use them. Like, this is so aesthetically different than other Donkey Kong things. Like, I almost feel like there's gonna I'm not even certain Diddy Kong's gonna be in this, honestly.
There is a picture somewhere of Cranky Kong in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get Diddy Kong or something.
All right,
one of the first things you see are those monkeys digging in the mines, and those monkeys just kind of look a little, I don't know, generic to me.
Oh, he is in
And
it.
again, they are the background monkeys, so maybe they don't matter, but for me, they have really unique, detailed Kongs that I hope they take the time to put in the game. Obviously, they don't have to be all playable or whatever, but having them do something, mean something, be a part of the world to make it feel like a Donkey Kong world and not just Donkey Kong roaming around terraforming random land.
No, I agree. Like, I'm down with the new DK style and stuff, but I hope they incorporate some more traditional things in there to make it still feel like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 64 was a Donkey Kong game. Like, it had all the characters, it had all the aesthetics, it had all the vibes of it.
Yeah.
But
well, because I mean, look at even Mario Odyssey, right? Like, a lot of that was even a little, and again, I enjoyed Mario Odyssey a lot, so it's not a slight, but like, most of the worlds weren't Mario themed. Like, yeah, maybe you got some Goombas and whatnot here and there, but they all were like different worlds. And granted, that's the point, and that made it special. But Donkey Kong never hasn't really had a nice solid like, this is Donkey Kong.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, Mario, like, there is plenty of Mario games. So it's like Odyssey. It's like, if it was just a bunch of Mario characters, it's like, okay, like, we done this before. But Donkey Kong hasn't had that, so it's like, you know, give me Funky Kong, give me everybody. I got a question.
Yes.
Do we think King K. Rool will make any appearance in this?
No, I was trying to find a good way to bring this in. But yeah, it looks like we're not getting the Kremlins.
I feel like ever since Rare was purchased by Microsoft, just all of the Rare, not all, because Country just as a series was Rare, but like a lot of the Rare specific like characters and stuff kind of just faded away. Yeah, I mean, I hope he's in it, but I doubt it. I feel like they're trying to establish a new...
Nintendo traded Banjo-Kazooie for the Kongs and the characters that Rare owned, which included Chunky, Tiny, and Lanky. That gives me some hope, because that was something I was a little worried about with them. But that also, at that point, leaves no excuse to why they don't use the Kremlins, then. If there's no, like, kind of weird rights issue, I don't understand why we have been twins. Because for me, they're even outside of 64, like, for me, they always felt iconic, because there was I don't remember which one it was. It might have been Jungle Beat or something. I played on the Wii. That was a Donkey Kong game.
They weren't in that.
And
I don't think.
Exactly. That's where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Like, the bad guys are, like, these other evil gorilla apes. And they always just felt so generic. It's like, let's make a monkey, and let's make them dark and evil looking. And they don't feel like they have as much personality.
I just feel like there's like something where they're just not inclined as much to use characters like they didn't actually make. And then also, I feel like they're trying to establish the new DK here. And that's why I'm almost leaning towards them like not using much, because I feel like it's like intentionally new.
let's pivot over to the fact that he's got pants now, and Reed
He's
actually
got
didn't know that
pants.
until today.
Well, you manipulated
Nope.
me a little bit there.
You didn't know. I said he's got overalls, he's got pants, and you went, oh.
I was thinking of like box art screenshots, the main like marketing screenshots. I'm like, he does not have pants on. And then he was saying he thought he didn't have a tie. So I don't know why you're bringing me into this. You thought he didn't have a tie. He always has a tie.
Briefly, I was thinking about it at work, and I was like, was he wearing a tie? Did they get rid of Donkey Kong tie?
They would never get rid of Donkey Kong
pants. I just spit everywhere. I pulled a U.
I
Threw it
just
away.
spit everywhere, dude. I literally, that was terrible.
If Donkey Kong has got pants on, why does he sometimes not have pants on?
This game, he's digging. You don't want to be pantsless underground in the mine digging.
So when he's
With
going
no
into the
pants.
caves, he's putting pants on.
He's got a job to do.
Okay.
I think everything I said, I'm wrong about. That whole conversation we just had, this game looks great. There looks like there's going to be some characters with some personality. I will
That's what
say
I'm
my
saying,
point-
man.
My point still stands that looks like we may not be getting as many Kongs as I would like. We don't get the Kremlins, which is a bummer,
Okay.
but
I'm watching him mine right now,
uh
and he has no pants on.
something I'm coming to terms with personally is not the game I wanted, but it's the game I'm getting, and it looks really good.
So what you wanted a 3D Donkey Kong game? Like, what's your problem with this?
I
It's that
wanted
it doesn't
Donkey
have
Kong
more Donkey Kong
128.
characters.
Yeah, I mean, I liked playing as the different characters, the different Donkey Kong guys. And again, like, I think there's a lot of, even if it wasn't the cool ones from 64, I think there's just a lot of things you can do. I think for me, I always thought, like, the whole family tree of the Kongs was interesting. Spread that out more. Part of me was wondering, I mean, now that I'm looking at him more, I can be like, yeah, that's Donkey Kong. But, like, when I first saw him, I was like, I wonder if, like, this would be, like, Donkey Kong's son, you know? And because he looked a little younger because he's a bit more animated, so I was like, I mean, what, they could do something cool where it's like, this is Donkey Kong's son, and Donkey Kong retired, and that's why it's the new Donkey Kong or something. And they could have, like, a canon reason. But at the same time, Nintendo doesn't do stuff like that anymore.
No, not at all. It's definitely not that.
Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Come on.
Definitely
you know,
not that.
give
I'm
him
down
more
for new.
personality.
I'm a new fan.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of new
fan of new
things.
things.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think we wrap it up there.
If I don't touch my controller for a minute, I want to see Donkey Kong sit down and start chewing on his tie like a little 2-year-old. That's all I want. Then the game's worth $80.
Dude,
If he
he's
chews on his
gonna
tie
be
when he's idle.
He's either gonna do that or he's gonna fall asleep and he's gonna have like bubbles appearing as he's snoring.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Do we need to open a pack of Pokemon cards before we do this one?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Masquerade. We got
Open
Prismatic.
to the Together one because
And
that's
Journey
new.
Together.
Yeah, Journey
All right,
Together.
yeah.
Pop open a Journey Together.
All right.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
gonna full screen
right.
you. Hold on.
We are opening ourselves a pack of the Pokemon Scarlet Violet Journey Together. So first we got Rookidee.
All right, all right.
I
Nice clink.
Clink. We got that one. Nimble. He's quick and nimble when he needs to be. He can float through the air and climb up trees. You may choose her. You'll not choose wrong with a skip and a hop. She's one cool Kong. We got Larvitar. That was Tiny Kong's verse from the Donkey Kong rap.
You gotta
Staying
pull the
on brand a
cards
little
while
bit.
it's facing the
I know,
camera.
I'm messing up really bad. We got Low Kicks. This is actually a really cool Low Kicks card. Lock Kicks card.
That is a pretty awesome card. He's like mid-sprint.
Yeah, he looks like freaking Batman. I actually really like that one. Who's this? Combuskin with the feet? With the feet
He's
kicks?
got the
All right.
foot in, dude.
What do we got here? An electric
That's
type?
pretty cool. Yeah, Golem.
Oh, that one's... Look at that. 180 HP. What's that move called? Electromagnetic Catapult and Megaton Fall. That's a really cool one.
There's the hollow. Is that like a
Electrode?
cartoon? It's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, that's really cool. It's the Iono. So it's got Iono in the corner, and that's a special one. I
Oh, it
think.
finally focused.
Did it?
Yeah.
This is my last card. I think I got one
Piloswine.
more after this. Oh, that's a cool Piloswine. And here's my last one.
There we go.
Boom.
Okay, okay.
Oh, Metagross, let's freaking go!
Yeah, you take
Oh,
that.
no way. That's such a cool one. Oh my gosh, this might be the best day ever. We talked about Donkey Kong for like an hour, and now I pull a Metagross card? I don't think life could get much better than this. Thank you guys for watching.
You have complete control. This is all you. I'm slowly zooming up.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's done. Go. Go. Get out. Shoo.